Hi, Virgo. So I'm so sorry that I got your reading out a day late, you guys. All the other half of the zodiac is coming out a day after the initial half that I did, and I completely apologize. But when the cards are not working for me, if I feel the messages aren't resonating, or if I don't feel authentic in my message, I can't put it out. So I tried to do your message 3 times yesterday, and I tried to do Taurus once before I just said, you know what, I need to come back, recalibrate, meditate, that sort of thing. So it's a new day. This is a general message. It is timeless. So whenever you listen to it, that's when it is for you. The energy is fluid. So if you're not in the energy currently, you'll either be in the energy soon or it's energy that is passing. Okay. The message won't resonate with everybody, unfortunately, and that's okay. You can check your moon or rising. If you're looking for a love message, feel free to check your Venus. All right. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What is the current goddess energy surrounding Virgo at this time? Goddess energy surrounding Virgo at this time. I feel like you guys are going to get inner goddess. If you don't, then there definitely, some of you guys need to acknowledge your inner divinity. So, self-care, longer showers, longer baths, spiritual baths, eating cleaner foods, drinking more water, moving your body through dance, yoga, that sort of thing. That's the card that I see in my mind for you guys, but let's just see what comes out, okay? Goddess energy currently surrounding Virgo at this time. Definitely is not inner goddess. The arts. Sarasvati. Express yourself through creative activities. Yeah, some of you guys are going to be expressing yourself through creative activities, and this is something that you've wanted to do for a long time. Some of you guys are actually looking into different religions or spiritual practices, singing bowls, that sort of thing. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what is the spirit animal for Virgo, please? Spirit animal for Virgo, please. Virgo, in the future, I will have your spread pre-shuffled and laid out so that we can skip all of the shuffling that's happening right now. Some people really like when I shuffle because they can see the cards actually come out and not that I just pulled cards and created my own storyline. However, for time's sake, I would like to cut out the shuffling. Maybe I'll just insert a clip somewhere while I'm doing it so that it can save us a little bit of time, okay? Spirit animal for Virgo, please. So if anybody is thinking about starting a creative project or something like that, you have that energy around you at this time. So use it. For some of you guys, you need to go near a lake, the ocean, a pool, spend more time in the shower or in the bath, like I was saying before, because I feel like you get, you're able to write better there. You're able to get more insight on your creativity near water. The golden egg. So the golden egg is not of the world. It's an ether animal, okay? So you can't see it. You won't ever find it anywhere on Earth. Taurus just got something similar with the cosmic egg. However, yeah, some of you guys are really going through a spiritual change. Like you're coming into alignment with your spirituality, your masculine and feminine side together. And that seems to be one of your main focuses, really finding balance within yourself. Bottom of the deck is the wolf, which for me talks about leading the pack. So for some of you guys, this is new to your family. This is new to you. This is a new deck for me. So if it takes me a minute to dissect the images, just give me a second, because I'm an intuitive reader. So I don't go based off of the universal meaning of the cards. Sometimes I can incorporate it, but for the most part, I draw the cards, or the cards fly out. And then I pick up the story from there. What I see, I say. So it's not just like A, B, and C for me. It's like I'm seeing the images and I have to, sorry, my kids are home. I've asked them politely to please be quiet, but you can't be polite with kids sometimes. So anyway, I try to piece the story together based off of the images, and then I give my advice from there. So I want you guys to know that I'm not a psychic. I can't see into the future. I don't know what you have for breakfast this morning, what color underwear you're going to choose to put on tomorrow. Okay, I don't know those things. I see the story based off of the images, and I get the vibes. Like, I pick up the vibes of what the cards are telling me, and then I can give you my advice based on that. All right. This is the After Tarot, so it coincides with the Rider-Waite Tarot, but it's a new deck for me, so I'm still learning the images and how they make me feel. Oh, wow. Right away, this one slid out. Two of Wands. Usually the Two of Wands, there's one person, this guy, and he's holding onto a wand with the world in his hands. In this picture, somebody wants to share their world with you, Virgo. Or you want to share your world with them. And somebody feels like this is all they have to give to you, and they really hope that this is enough, because bottom of the deck is the Empress, followed by the Ten of Cups, followed by the Tower. So perhaps somebody you had a family with, somebody you dated in the past, they are ready to start anew. They are hoping to take things down to the foundation and start over, because if you're not their world, the world they want to share with you, they feel like it would just complete both of you together. If you would just share your world with them and them with you, it would be completion. Also, the world that they want to give you, it's everything that they have. And they're just hoping that that is going to be enough for you, because you are presenting yourself as the Empress, or they feel as though you are the Empress to them. Some of you, it's the father of your children who wants to do this with you, or you're the mother of their child. If you're a male Virgo, this could be somebody that you want to have your children, or that you've considered having your children, or they want to have your children. More messages for Virgo, please. The Emperor. So this is my card for Aries, also Taurus. Doesn't have to be either of those signs. It is somebody, though, who is wise, grounded. They can be a bit controlling, but usually it's because it's when you're wise, it's because you've gone through some things, so you've obtained the knowledge to know right from wrong, left from right, up from down. This person may be a little bit guarded in their feelings. Like they're heavily armored. But I feel it's because that they need to make sure that, again, they're wise, right? They just want to make sure that whoever they come in contact with is not going to be an enemy. They've been at war like their entire lives, and now they're just like, I feel like they fight the good fight, especially because this Emperor is holding the divine feminine sign. So somebody who understands equality. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, somebody who took forever to bring in an offer, and this offer is tangible. It's something you can see and feel and hold. For some of you guys, it's a proposal. I got that loud and clear. Somebody took forever to propose, or they are taking forever to propose, but it's now here. They're ready. They had to humble themselves. They had to drop some of the gear. This person is still heavily armored. Okay. But not so much so that the horse couldn't carry them. It was just a long trek. It was a long ride. But this pentacle, I view it as, I'm seeing it as a ring. For some of you, it's a house key. Somebody's ready to move in. Some of you, it's a job, because the Emperor can also be a boss, a manager, that sort of thing. Somebody knows your worth. It took them forever to present an offer to you, whether it's a ring, a house key, a job offer, but it's here with the Sun. Okay, a lot of push and pull had to take place, but it's been illuminated that you belong at this job. You belong with this person. This is something you know and that they know, with the High Priestess following, okay? More messages for Virgo, please. Virgo, I feel like some of you guys have begun to harden yourself, especially because the golden egg the shell is hard, right? So you guys are putting on this hard exterior because you're balancing the feminine and masculine side of yourself, because you guys have either been without a counterpart, or because you've had to take on a role in the workplace that required you, if you're a female, they didn't respect you. Your coworkers didn't respect you as a female. So you've had to like put on this shell, like this hard shell. If it's in regards to a relationship, you've had to be the mother and the father in the household, or something where you just had to find the balance. And so because of it, you've had to harden yourself, which is why I feel most of you, in order for you to get really in touch with yourself, in order for you to begin to soften just a little bit, just enough for for your heart to be penetrated by somebody who feels and you feel is the right fit, whether it's a position at a job or a counterpart, just enough for them to be able to get their true feelings across to you without you shutting them down. Queen of Pentacles comes out. That's your card, Virgo. Earth energy. For some of you guys, it's like, again, because you've been balancing yourself, the masculine and feminine, she's looking into this pentacle as if it's a mirror. So your work has like consumed you almost. But I feel like your work is one of the things that has caused you to be so hard on the outside. Because if you had to take on the role of maternal and paternal in the household, then it's like, I work just as hard as any man. I see myself in the same regard, and that's completely fine, because somebody else does too. Whether it's a boss or a counterpart, they respect your divinity. Whether it's feminine or masculine, they respect it. Okay, you see both sides of yourself in this thing, but at the end of the day, the Queen of Pentacles is still somebody who's nurturing. No matter how hard you work on yourself or period with your children at your job. Some of you guys are praising the coin, praising your money, because you work so hard for it. And because it's something you can feel and see and hold and smell, and you know it's real. It's like, this is the thing that you value the most. You value your money over any man, I just heard, for some people, or over any woman. You'd rather work than be in a relationship. because you know money doesn't lie. That's one of the things I keep hearing. Money doesn't lie. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess, followed by the Hierophant. So again, I feel like some of you guys have this duality happening within yourself where you feel like you don't need a man or a woman because you have enough balance on your own. Okay. But you would like, because you do have some traditional ideals about relationships or about how the workplace should be. It wouldn't hurt. You know deep down inside that you would like to be in a relationship that ascends to higher heights, at a position that allows you to grow within it. You don't want to just be stuck in one place as far as the job is concerned. It would be nice to not have to be the mother and the father. Even though you can, it would be nice to not have to be all things to everybody. More messages for Virgo, please. The star wanted to come out. It's the card of Aquarius, and it talks about healing. More messages for Virgo, please. Thank you. So I feel like whatever this is that just flipped over, because all of your cards have mostly been coming out upright, I believe, Virgo. These two cards, I feel like these are something that you don't want to address. The World represents all the fixed signs. So Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Also talks about a cycle being complete. And the Seven of Swords. Somebody being sneaky, somebody getting away with theft, peace of mind. It can also be strategy. But I feel more like somebody is trying to get away with something, or tried to get away with something, and they got caught, or they're getting ready to get caught because he's walking right into a trap. Virgo, I don't know if this is you or somebody you dealt with, but I can tell you that the cycle of somebody being sneaky, if they were trying to get over on you, is closed. If you were doing this to somebody else, that cycle is closed. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles, followed by the Moon. The Moon represents Pisces, also Cancer. It talks about secrecy and dreams. The Two of Pentacles talks about needing to make a decision. And it's Pentacles, so something you can actually, something tangible, something that you can feel and touch and see and smell. Some of you guys are trying to make a decision on, okay, this cycle has closed. Do I want to move on from this? Do I want to start again? Do I want to stay in this cycle? Because again, the World is here, but the Two of Pentacles is like the infinity sign going back and forth. Do you want to get out of the cycle, or do you want to stay? Because you have the option to leave, whether it's a job or a partner, or the mentality or the actual doing of this Queen of Pentacles, praising money, feeling like you have to be all things to everybody, being the mother and the father, or are you ready for somebody else to come in and help? These are things that you're thinking about to yourself. And I feel like somebody either did you wrong in the past, Virgo, or you have major trust issues. Somebody did you wrong, which caused you to have major trust issues. Final message for Virgo, please. I honestly feel like you guys know deep down inside that the help that is there for you is authentic. Whether it's a partner, in love, at work, a boss, whatever. You know that the help that is there for you is authentic, is a counterpart, is an equal. Especially with the Emperor coming out, with the Empress that was at the bottom of the deck in the beginning. and this person, be it a boss, partner, whoever, parent, they want to give you the world. So I know that you guys know that this person, these people, whoever, are being authentic with you, but you have trust issues. It's hard for you to trust them, especially if it's somebody that did you wrong in the past. So let's see, Virgo. 8 of Wands, Sagittarian energy. Messages coming in super fast. Text, email, DM, phone call even. Somebody's trying to get the message across to you because the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Pentacles, followed by the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, followed by the Lovers. And underneath that is the 8 of Cups. So somebody's wondering why their love, whatever the case may be, isn't enough and why you're walking away. And I think it's because you feel like you're able to sustain on your own. Again, this Queen of Pentacles, you know that you work hard enough to sustain the lifestyle that you want, the lifestyle that you live on your own. You'd rather not have the heartache or the headache of somebody else coming in and adding their 2 cents, because you don't need their 2 cents, right, Virgo? Or adding their drama to the equation. You just feel like it's unnecessary. So that's the final outcome for now. That's the final message for now. There is somebody in your space that feels like you guys are counterparts, equals. I think that you're unable to trust this person no matter what they tell you. And so it's just going to be a little bit difficult for you guys to get on the same wave at this time, especially because you have this hard exterior. Okay, the only major arcanas here are the Emperor, so somebody with wisdom and control, and the World, a cycle being closed. So you have free will. You can choose to soften whenever you're ready to, Virgo. You can choose to reach back out to this person whenever you're ready to, because you have control and you're wise enough to know when the right time is. So that's what I have. I hope it resonated. If it did, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye, Virgo.